With Bitcoin, there's no throat to choke.
Hello, it's Roland Mills, a classically trained opera singer and former starving artist. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to inspire you to make money and build real wealth, so subscribe for more personal finance conversations like this one. Today, we're going over Bitcoin. I've been afraid of dipping my toe in this pool for years because, generally speaking, it has gone against my main reasons for investing in any stock. I mean, it's not in and of itself a productive asset. Despite that, I'm gonna do it. I'm buying Bitcoin. Get ready to take notes because I'll be going over what the heck Bitcoin is, why now might finally be the time to get your hands on some Bitcoin, and the insane amount of money it can make you over the next 5 years. Quick disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor. I'm just an opera singer on YouTube sharing what information has worked for me in the hopes that it will inspire you to grow your wealth as well. Before we get started, I'd greatly appreciate if you just go ahead and get, smashing the like button out of the way. It's right there, just flashing in your face, all annoying, and you can just, turn it off with a quick poke. It helps to spread the word to other people like you. Also, subscribe and hit that notification bell thing that's probably right in front of my face so you don't miss out on future tips I'll be dropping along the way. Alrighty then, let's get into it. Bitcoin. I've been afraid of this stock for the longest time, but like most things in life, we fear that which we do not understand. I started making a video on Coinbase, a crypto trading platform that's about to go public. And in order to do that well, I had to pour my usual amount of research into cryptocurrencies in general. The more I learned, the more my mouth started to water. And now I'm taking my first big bites out of Bitcoin. First off, what even is Bitcoin? Cryptocurrency is a form of payment that can be exchanged online for goods and services. Many companies have issued their own currencies, often called tokens, and these can be traded specifically for the good or service that the company provides. Think of them as you would arcade tokens or casino chips. You'll need to exchange real currency for the cryptocurrency to access the good or service. Cryptocurrencies work using a technology called blockchain. Blockchain is a decentralized technology spread across many computers that manages and records transactions. Part of the appeal of this technology is its security. My original reason for not buying Bitcoin is that it's not in itself a producing asset. When you buy shares of Tesla, for example, you're investing in something that grows in value because it produces stuff that people want. Essentially, Bitcoin is only valuable because people say it's valuable. Our collective belief that it is a currency makes it a currency. Before you let that turn you away though, keep in mind that technically all currencies are based on our belief. The only difference is that Bitcoin doesn't have a physical counterpart. Bitcoin is like a commodity. It behaves like gold or oil and can be a good store of value or a hedge against market volatility. It is super secure. The blockchain is beastly. In its 12 years of existence, Bitcoin has processed over 10 trillion in assets, yet have never had a single fraudulent entry on its blockchain. Compare that with the 7 to 8% of fraudulent transactions prevalent in our current banking system. It's also inflation-proof. In contrast to our favorite fiat currency, the US dollar, there is a finite supply of Bitcoin. There are only 21 million Bitcoins in existence, and we cannot just print more. So far, 18.6 million of that supply has been mined. It's nearing its maximum threshold, which means an increasingly lower supply. Combine that with increasingly higher demand, and Bitcoin's value will skyrocket. Let's talk about regulation.
But how long can this last? I mean, how long can this bullish sentiment surrounding cryptocurrencies last when you have the likes of Janet Yellen, who just got confirmed as Treasury Secretary, and one of the first things she said is that there will be more regulation that the cryptocurrency industry should get ready for?
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I think Janet Yellen's comments were fairly nuanced. There's an alphabet soup of 3-letter agencies that already regulate the Bitcoin industry. I think there's sort of this misconception that Bitcoin's unregulated, which is certainly false. else, we spend a lot of time on compliance in our organization. But look, I think what is happening is in 2020, it was a risk for investors to allocate to Bitcoin. In 2021, it is a risk to not allocate to Bitcoin.
Currently, Bitcoin's regulation is a fragmented process. It's a patchwork of state and federal regulators that regulate different areas of how it's used and change depending on where it's used here in the US. The US Commodity Futures Trading Commission view it as a commodity. The IRS view it as a property. The SEC, well, they don't view it as a security yet, but they do regulate it if it's offered to retail investors through an investment fund. Confusing, right? The more standardized and complete regulations surrounding Bitcoin becomes, say with a national framework with consistency among the states, the more trust institutional investors will have in it. That trust will equate to huge upswings in Bitcoin's value. As a decentralized currency, it also can't be manipulated by governments.
Right?
Yep.
Doesn't put it into perspective, and yet it is a very big idea. I think a much bigger idea than Apple or Amazon. It's the first global, truly global digital currency out there. And it is completely decentralized. There's no throat to choke. So unlike with Libra, you know, you had Europe and the US and many countries saying, we'll never allow this. That's because there was one throat to choke. With Bitcoin, there's no throat to choke. And in fact, when China basically shut down the exchanges in China that dealt in crypto, especially Bitcoin, that activity just moved over to Japan, Thailand, and Korea, other countries that wanted to move ahead in this innovation space. They did not want to miss this next big thing.
I'm now buying Bitcoin because it's on the verge of a huge paradigm shift. You ready for a huge prediction? It may blow your mind. So before that happens, pick up your 2 free stocks with Webull.
Alright guys, this is Webull. Webull is a brokerage app that allows you to trade stocks on the stock market. Right now, when you use my link below in the description and open up a brokerage account with them between now and beginning of March, you can get a free stock valued up to $250. Make your initial deposit of $100 or more and receive another free stock valued up to $1,600. That's absolutely free money.
Okay, let me blow your mind with this prediction. Recently, the OCC released a letter allowing national banks the ability to hold custody of cryptocurrencies. Huge financial institutions are stating their belief in the added security that cryptocurrencies benefit from. JP Morgan Chase is currently testing out their new stablecoin so they can use the blockchain for its insane security. Imagine you have a savings account with a bank and they are giving you like 0.5% return for letting them hold on to your money. That's already stupid because the rate of inflation is around 2% a year. You're losing money. Banks can't offer you more than that because their overhead to custody your fiat currency is so freaking high. They have to profit, so you have to lose out. Imagine instead your bank being able to hold your savings as cryptocurrency now. That has no overhead, instantaneous transfer capabilities, none of that pending transaction bullshit, and significantly greater security. Now those banks are able to profit considerably more while offering you a much higher rate of return, which will encourage you to leave even more money with them, allowing banks to make even more money, and more, and more, and more. Once I made that realization, I decided I need to buy myself some Bitcoin. All my fears aside, I hold one truth to be self-evident, that those with money will find a way to make more money. If the financial sector sees crypto as a better way to increase their profits, I cannot think of a way Bitcoin won't become the next world currency. I've now gone from speculating if it will survive to knowing it will survive and speculating by which degree it will win. It's only a matter of time before Bitcoin surpasses gold as the world's reserve currency. Hydrate yourself. When that happens, Bitcoin's current $40,000 share price could be millions or more per coin. Let's daydream real quick. Let's say that by 2025, Bitcoin is worth 1 million a coin. Since it's around 40,000 today, that would be a 2,400% increase. Let's say you bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin at today's share price. By 2025, you would be sitting on $25,000, which is enough to buy Tesla's newest compact car that will have been released by then. I'm not going all in on Bitcoin, mind you. For me, Bitcoin is just a hedge against my other investments. But I'll be growing my Bitcoin position to around 10% of my portfolio over the next year, as commission checks keep rolling in. If you're interested in buying Bitcoin, do not listen to the many scammers who are likely to comment under this video. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Every time someone makes a video on here, even slightly related to Bitcoin, scammers spam the comment section with their WhatsApp numbers and try to get you to reach out to them so they can, take your money. Some of them will even pretend to be me. I promise you, that's not me. I will never do this. So if you see any comments like this, please protect your fellow YouTubers by responding to that comment with, "This is a scam." Instead, you can sign up for Coinbase using my link in the description and get $10 free when you fund your accounts. Coinbase was founded in 2012 and is a fully regulated and licensed cryptocurrency exchange. That's right, you can buy and sell like over 20 types of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Tether, and Ethereum using this platform. Your money is also FDIC insured up to $250,000 if you're a United States citizen. Just to summarize today's video, Bitcoin is the most popular cryptocurrency available with the largest market cap. It's super secure thanks to the blockchain, a decentralized technology spread across many computers and manages and records transactions. Bitcoin is a commodity. It behaves like gold or oil and can be a good store of value or a hedge against market volatility. It's also inflation proof. In contrast to our favorite fiat currency, the US dollar, there is a finite supply of Bitcoin. There are only 21 million Bitcoins in existence, and we cannot just print more. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are becoming increasingly better regulated, which sparks trust in large financial institutions, super wealthy investors, and businesses. As a decentralized currency, it can't be manipulated by governments. There is no throat to choke. But when the financial sector fully realizes Bitcoin as a better way to increase their profits, I cannot think of a way it won't become the next world currency. I've now officially gone from speculating if it will survive to knowing that it will survive and speculating by which degree it will win. It's only a matter of time before Bitcoin supplants gold as the world's reserve currency. If you invest a little money in Bitcoin as a hedge to your other investments, you may see significant gains over the next 5 years. In that case, you'll need some entertainment to make the wait easier. I can help with that too, with this YouTube channel and also this book written by my beautiful wife, Jessie Marie. Link below in the description if you're curious. Well, that's the end of today's video. I hope you found it educational and entertaining. I'll eventually monetize this channel just so YouTube will blast it out to more people, but I really am not doing this for the money. I'm doing this because I truly believe that there must be a way for artists like myself and my friends to create without becoming starving artists. Stay tuned for more personal finance tips, reaction videos, and stories from my days as a performer in the future. In the meanwhile, feel free to follow me on Instagram and comment down below if there's a topic you'd like to see me tackle next. Till the next time, I hope you all keep creating and spreading love through your arts. That's something that money can't buy, and it's the best part of the human experience. Much love, y'all. Bye.